Alright everybody, this is Rev J with Rev J Rides. We are leaving destination Daytona right now. When I say we, this is not me and Brett, this is me and Clark. Clark is a pastor who lives in the next county over from me, and he was the guy that called me up and asked me if I could meet with him and kind of show him around in Daytona while we were here. He just wasn't able to arrive at the same time that Brett and I came. So today I'm hanging out with Clark, and I was just showing him some of Destination Daytona and some other things around Daytona. Had a fun time. Take a look at all these bikes. All these bikes to our left, to our right. There's parking lots full of motorcycles. There's streets lined with them. There's sidewalks that have motorcycles in front of the sidewalk and motorcycles behind the sidewalk. Clark asked me, he said, how many motorcycles do you think are here at Destination Daytona? And I think it's very possible there could be 100,000 bikes here. Very possible. In fact, I think it's kind of likely. There's multiple parking lots that were full. You didn't see when we just left. But there's parking lots in front, parking lots in back. Just full. 3 deep, 5 deep, 20 deep sometimes. Motorcycles. Now I'm in an area where there's some campgrounds to my right and to my left, and I'm just kind of showing you how busy not parking, but traffic is around here. It's crazy. It's hard to get around and spend miles like this.
Alright guys, this is our version 3 production prototype of the Buell Supercruiser. This upgrade comes with the Fox Factory suspension front and rear. I moved my hands the wrong way, but no big deal. Brembo dual disc brakes, and we're getting closer and closer. We're going to production this fall. We're going to start getting things out to people. We're real excited. It's a great time. 175 horsepower, 102 foot-pounds of torque. Red line's at 11.5. Let's go.
And what was the price, man? The price is good too.
$25,900.
Come on, brother. Go get them. That's right.
You have a great day.
You too. See you, man. Here's Clark on his trike out in front of the famous Harley Davidson sign at the racetrack. I was able to get this picture as we started our day today. And then he took a picture of me in front of a Z900 that I rode. I also rode this MT-09. And he rode this Z900, but it's a retro style bike. So where are we at today?
You're at Ant Catfish on the river in Port Orange, Florida.
Awesome. This is my 4th year in a row to come here. I can't do without it. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Nice.
So what would you recommend here?
I like the beer battered fish, the fresh catches golden tile.
It says something about chowders in here. Is there more than one chowder?
There is. They're both house-made. One's a tomato-based fish chowder.
Okay.
And the other is a traditional, say, New England clam chowder, cream-based.
Okay. Let me have, I'm going to do the 2 fish, catfish. My one side I want to be that chowder, so add that to it. And then let's go, I'll do the all-you-can-eat stuff too. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Me, Brett, Clark, all 3 of us got our fill of catfish from Ant Catfishes. That's my chowder there. Then we went back over to the Harley dealership over at Destination Daytona and took a look at some of these show bikes. Some are new, some are old. They're all collector's items though. It was a lot of fun taking a look at it. Some of them, Clark was telling me he remembered a lot of these, during the days when they were brand new. I wasn't really into Harley back then, so a lot of those were different from me. I didn't remember them as much as he did. There are a ton of vendors at Destination Daytona and other places too. And there's a whole bunch of bikes. All of these bikes were for sale under this tent. This was early in the day, on a day when it was supposed to rain quite a bit. So there wasn't as many bikes on my way in on this day as there was the day that Clark and I were pulling away. As we were leaving in the afternoon, there were a lot more people there. And it was a different day. There was no rain around on that day. Whereas on this day, we were on our way in early in the morning and there was rain in the forecast and around close by at this time. But you can still see there's a lot going on. To me, it's amazing how much is put together for this. I hope every vendor made a little money. I hope every vendor got what they needed out of it. But it's just hard to believe that there's that much money being spent on motorcycles every single year, over and over again. A lot of people talk about slow speed maneuvers, and some have kind of acted like it was not important to learn how to control your bike at slow speeds. But if you're going to go to a rally, there's going to be a lot of times when you're just barely moving, and you don't want to look like a fool duck walking your bike all the time. So I'd say slow speed maneuvers are important for a lot of reasons. Vanity would be one. So much work goes into this by so many different people. I mean, there's law enforcement, there's salesmen, there's just so many people. And I really appreciate it. I mean, I think it was a fun time. They did a good job. Hey, I would appreciate it if you'd hit like, share, and subscribe. This is Daytona Bike Week. Hope you've enjoyed a little picture of it, a little snapshot here.